Okay, hello again, grade 9s. Welcome back. Now we're going to do linear equations 10. And wait till you see it. You'll probably find it maybe just as easy, or if not even easier, than linear equations 9. And it really is, it's our first ratio equations type equation. So it could be a variable x over a equals b over c, or it could be a over x equals b over c. Okay, so let's just jump right into an example. You'll see what I mean. Okay, so the technique here really is just slightly little different. The technique is really called cross multiplying. Okay, so let's say you have your first example is y over 12 equals 1 over 3. So now these are ratio equations. In other words, this is sometimes you can think about this as this fraction has to be equal to this fraction. Otherwise, these are like equivalent fractions. Can you think of a number over 12 that will give you 1/3 by mental math? Probably 4. Because 4 over 12 is equal to 1/3. Okay, so let's see if we can get to that 12. And I'm going to do this really slowly. Okay, the technique really is called cross multiply. So I'm going to put that here in quotes. Cross multiply. Okay, and that works with these kinds of ratio equations. So in other words, when you take the 3 and you multiply it by y, you're going to get 3y. Multiply the 12 with the 1 on the other side, you're going to get 12. And look, no big deal. Now you just have solving by division. Divide both sides by 3 and you get y equals 4. And that was our guess, was it not? Let's do the check over here. Y over 12 equals 1/3. Does 4 over 12 equal to 1/3? Of course it does. So 1/3 equals 1/3. And honestly, no big deal, right? So let's see if we can do this a couple more times. 8 over 10. So, sorry. 8 over 10 is equal to n over 5. Okay, just looking at this, some of you can probably go ahead already and see what the mental math is, but it's okay. Let's go through the motion. You probably already know what it is. Okay, probably 4. But let's see. Cross multiply, 5 times 8 on this side will give you 40. 10 times n on this side will give you 10n. And you simply divide both sides by 10. And look, you had a good guess. N is equal to 4. Let's check and substitute. Okay, we're going to get 8 over 10 on both sides. 4 over 5. Oh, pardon me. Are we going to get 4 over 5 on both sides? Well, I know it doesn't look like it from here. So now here comes the skill that is a little bit older, but to make these look the same, you actually have to divide both of these top and bottom by 2. And that will give you 4 over 5. Or some of you might do this. Some of you might decide you want to just multiply these by 2 to make this 8 over 10 equals 8 over 10. Okay, give me 4 over 5 equals 4 over 5, or 8 over 10 equals 8 over 10. Either one will do, as long as I see this step. Okay, one more example, and maybe you get it. Negative 2 over x equals negative 1 over 4. Okay, it doesn't matter if the variable is in the top or in the bottom, the technique is still the same. You cross multiply. So negative 2 times 4 on this side will give you negative 8. And x times negative 1 here will give you negative x. Okay, and so we can't leave our x like this with a negative in front of it. So we got to divide both sides by negative 1. And so our answer is x equals 8. Okay, now let's do the check. Negative 2 over x equals negative 1 over 4. Substitute the 8 for answer x. Negative 2 over 8 equals negative 1 over 4. And so for this one, I would just like to divide again both sides, or pardon me, top and bottom by 2. And that again, negative a quarter equals negative a quarter. Okay. Again, like alternatively, if you really wanted to, you could have multiplied top and bottom here by 2, and you could have gotten negative 2 over 8 equals negative 2 over 8. Okay. I would have accepted either one. Okay. But as long as you show me this step. Okay. So, hope you find that easy, and that's why I think I'm going to make assignments, linear equations 9 and 10, due dates back to back, and because I think you guys can breeze through this pretty fast. Okay, so hope you enjoy, and good luck on this assignment. Linear equations 11 and 12 are coming up.